Well, I've been at STEM for 9 years. It felt like a natural change, a natural move for me. I've taught language arts for 9 years. I've taught 6th grade, 7th grade, drama, student government. I have been the logistics lead for the language arts department for the past 5 years. And I've also been an instructional coach. I helped to create, with Stephanie Mandrala and a team, the prototype for our coaching program, and I was a part of the first cohort of coaches. So this is my 3rd year coaching, and I'm doing it part-time, so half teaching, half coaching. So when Stephanie Mandrala left, it seemed very natural for me to move into this role. Well, I think for me, there's several things I'm focusing on. Number one is still continuing to train our teachers, our coaches, holding workshops, meetings, discussions each week for our coaches, continuing to train and work with the teachers. I'm currently coaching 16 individual teachers and continuing to help mentor them, as well as the language arts department. But really, I think what I've been doing this past week in my new role is really trying to get into classrooms, really talk to teachers. I've built up pretty good trusting relationships over the years, and I feel like most teachers trust me, can come to me, and I can be a voice for them and listen to them. So I really want to work on building those relationships and making teachers feel supported and heard and like they have a voice here. I'm also working on professional development with Michelle Gasser and Karen Johnson and our whole leadership team, particularly we'll be working this year on PBL, really training our teachers, training our coaches to work with our teachers on the PBL process. So that's a big one, and working on really looking at our coaching program, reflecting on it, hearing teachers' feedback. Obviously, as a coach and, helping to supervise coaches, but really we're looking directly to impact teachers with PBL. We really want to work with teachers. We're really discovering that some teachers really need some support with it, so we're working on a professional development where we streamline that process, working on templates. I really want to work with teachers and help them to understand that it doesn't have to be this big, huge project that they take on. PBL, problem-based learning is what we call it, and I really refer to it almost as inquiry-based learning, is really just the whole idea of any anticipatory guide, anything that you can start a class, start a discussion, get kids interested, get them asking questions, and really that's the authenticity that makes a PBL. If you can get kids invested and excited, you really can get them to do anything. So I think that's what we're trying to get teachers, is not just to take a risk and have it be authentic and bring it into your teaching. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. You can have daily PBLs, you can have a long unit PBL that may culminate in a big project, but it doesn't have to. It's really a whole methodology of teaching and getting kids to authentically be interested and excited to inquire about in the world around them. So I really think that's a focus for our coaches and for our teachers, and that's really what I'd like to focus on, that, and of course along with staff culture, really trying to build those trusting relationships and really listening and hearing staff. Well, the teacher care model is it ties in 4 ways. The teacher care model, we're really trying to work on teacher retention and really letting our teachers know that they are part of a community that cares about them and that supports them and that inspires them to keep innovating in their classrooms. And so that obviously consists of ongoing teacher support, which we're doing through our mentor program, which we are also reevaluating and trying to improve upon that program, maybe get some more release time for teachers through our instructional coach program, which we are also evaluating, reflecting upon, talking to staff to really try to improve upon that. And also just really working with teachers. The second prong of that is the ongoing training through professional development, and that includes just more professional development time, relevant, important PD that teachers can sink their teeth into and that they can use in their classroom. And doing that in the beginning of the year as well as ongoing throughout the year, as well as we're also, the teacher care plan calls for new teacher onboarding and a new teacher curriculum. And then the final piece of the teacher care plan is the STEM Teacher Institute. With that, we're hoping to attract the best and brightest young teachers from all over the nation to come for this program. Oh, I love the kids and I love the staff. I guess the people, I love it here. I've been here, I'm not going anywhere. This is, I always say I sound like a broken record, but it really is my home away from home. I probably spend more time here than I do anywhere else. I love the kids. They're smart, they're funny, they're sweet, they're just amazing. They fill my bucket, which is why I just, in taking this position, I really want to continue to teach. So I am still going to teach one class so I can see my kids and still be with them, but also to empathize with teachers and understand exactly what they're going through so I can coach them better and I can help more. I definitely love that we hire, the teachers that come here are just wonderful. They're innovative and they're willing to take risks and they're fun and kind and they're funny, and I just love the staff. I love the people here. I love the culture. I love that we are free to innovate in our classrooms. We're free to write our curriculum, obviously based on our standards, but and just the cross curriculum work, like I said, with Greg Kennedy working with different teachers and PBLs and bringing in lots of community partners and PTech, the STEM Institute, all these great ideas. The teachers that come here are just so fascinating and interesting, and I love it. I love coming to work, and I want every teacher to feel that way, which is really probably the main reason I took this job, is because I really feel like I can connect and help teachers to feel like that this is the place they want to be every day.